Hi, I'm Sandy Genovese, and I want to talk to you today about some really quick and easy Valentine tips. Valentine's Day is so close. If you haven't had the time or the inclination to make something more elaborate, I'm going to show you some really quick and easy things that you can do that are still really personal and really customized by you. I want to start with fortune cookies. If you know how to bake and you're good in the kitchen, there are recipes and you can make your own fortune cookies, but you don't have to. Look at these fortune cookies that have my personal fortunes inside, some coated with chocolate and some not. All I did was I went to a Chinese takeout and I actually tried a couple. I went to a fast food chain and I went, I think it was Pickup Sticks, and I went to a mom and pop in town. They all sell fortune cookies by the dozen. All of these cookies have the fortune exposed. I bought a dozen, and so far there's not been one that I was not able to just take my tweezers and pull the fortune out. And the thing is, this fortune is not personal. And I hate the ones that say, patience is a virtue. I mean, like, come on. I want something more fun, not something that kind of like scolds me. So what you do is you go to the computer and you write personal fortunes that reflect your relationship with the person you're making the cookies for. And then I went ahead and you can see on the table, I printed them on pink and on red, just regular paper, cut them into sort of fortune size shapes. And then all I need to do, I'll take my tweezers and I'll take the fortune that this is the cookie that I took that fortune out of, and I can just slide this right back inside. I like to leave just a little bit of the fortune sticking out because I think that looks kind of cool. But look at that. How fun is that and how personal is that? And the thing about making the fortunes yourself, if you want to make them racy, you can. If you want to make them silly, you can. If you want to make them funny, you can. All about what you want to do. The other thing that I thought was, and if you know me, I don't know how to cook, I don't know how to bake. My oven, as a matter of fact, holds art supplies because I don't use it. But I discovered that you can get, the melting chocolate. All you have to do, I don't have baking tools since I don't know how to bake. So I put this just into a drinking glass and melted it down. And then all I did was I took my fortune cookies, dipped them into the chocolate right in the glass. I just left the chocolate in the glass, dipped it in, pulled it out, and then I set them on the lip. You can see that where the chocolate dripped inside, so that I just laid these all along the lip. That way, the chocolate stays nice and intact. And that way you can add chocolate to the fortune cookies. However, I ended up with a lot more chocolate. I think I don't have a measuring tool, so I don't know if it was a cup or how much it was, but it didn't seem like that much. But I had lots. It doesn't take very much to coat a dozen fortune cookies. So I took the extra chocolate and I just poured it into my ice cube molds that were heart-shaped. And I'm going to turn this over. I dropped them in. I put them back in the fridge. It wasn't even an hour before they hardened up. And when you turn these over, you get these beautiful heart-shaped candies that were made by you. I think this even constitutes by saying I baked, kind of. I did have to melt something. Is that baking and cooking? I'm not sure. But anyway, it's another fun thing. Packaging, there are lots of to-go cartons that you can get. These are from the Container Store, but the craft stores, lots of them, almost all of them carry all different paper, and this one happens to be plastic to-go containers. Also, there's a very cool line of dies. It's by Joe Packham, who is the owner of Where Women Cook. And if you look here on the table, here is one of the milk carton from her dies. And I'm going to take the little clothespin off the top so that I can open this up and show you inside. Even if you just have candy, but you want to present it in this cool container, it's done. This is with a die. Now, if you look, I'm going to show you a couple of choices. This is the word yum, which is separate, which means that you can cut it out of the milk carton, or you can cut it out of the box, or you can cut it out of the envelope. Here is a cookie holder, and here are little matchstick-sized candy holders. Lots of cool dies in this line. They're all designed to help you package up in a really clever and special way your own handmade things that you've created. Now, let's look at another fun thing that I wanted to show you. Here is something that I did. If you want to just go to the grocery store, the baking section of the grocery store, this was from Albertsons. They don't even have a bakery section. They just, pre-made, and it's sitting out in the aisle. Cupcakes, muffins, like chocolate chip muffins. This is a fun thing. If you want to make a food pick to go in it, and we're going to see how to do the hearts on the plate as well. But let's start with, if you want to make a food pick that is going to just sit into the cupcake and make it more personal, you can do that simply by taking a coffee stir stick, and I've trimmed it off because I don't need it to be so long. I'll bring it up here, and I'm going to take heart stickers, and you just need for them to be mirror designed. So I'm going to put the sticky side here and push it down, and then I'll take the matching heart shape, and I'm going to place it right over the top and press. And that easily you create a fun little food pick that can be placed into cookies, muffins, brownies, anything that's soft enough that will let you place it inside. If you have alphabets, the X's and the O's are great for putting hugs and kisses in your food. Now, when you talk about presenting it, if you have a container and you're going to send it with somebody or give it to somebody who's going to take it home, that's great. But you might want to put it on a plate or a bowl in the house. So look at how fun this is. All you need to do is have a little bright colored lipstick and a fingerprint to create these hearts. So the heart, I just took a really bright colored lipstick, and I'm going to just use, you can use any of your fingers, but what is more personal than your fingerprint? Really, no two are alike. So I'm going to take, I should have done my right hand, I would be better with this, but that's all right, you'll get the idea. So to make a heart shape out of your fingerprint, I'm going to start with this. And I've never done this upside down, so bear with me. I hope this will work. Right side up, it's super easy. So you get a heart shape, and I'm going to try doing, well, I don't think it matters. I'll do another one. There's room for one more. All you need to do is just keep inking up your finger in order to create the first print, and then I'm going to I'm calling it ink, but it's lipstick. And you create these fun heart shapes that are then the perfect place for you to hold the little handmade thing that you made for Valentine's Day. And the thing that's cool about lipstick, it washes away. So no need to worry about, something permanent. I've also done the same thing where you put the lipstick on your lips and you kiss a border around the edge, especially if it's a larger plate. Your imprint of your kiss, your lipstick, is really cool too. So if you haven't had time to make something special for your Valentine, try these quick and easy tips to create uniquely customized gifts that there's still time to make for your Valentine.